I'm going to say a little bit about rumination today, about how it is the mind's innocent but misguided attempt to solve a deeply uncomfortable feeling. And I'm talking very much from lived experience as well as professional experience from being a wellbeing coach. I had postnatal depression back in 2011, and one of the most consuming aspects of it was this feeling of as if my head was constantly full of thoughts that were literally flashing all the time, like scripts running concurrently. And anyone who experiences rumination will know that it really takes hold, particularly at 2 a.m. And it can be very, very depleting energetically and mentally. So, what's really going on? Well, often there's an uncomfortable feeling or sensation in the body, and it's obviously a thought feeling connection here because we are a body and mind and a soul, an entire being, and we often separate those things out. But the kind of rational mind habitually thinks that it can solve stuff, because that's what it's used to doing. And often we live very much in that domain of kind of thinking our way through life. So when there's deep discomfort within the body or emotions surging through, the mind gets hold of that and says, I can solve this, and then goes into this imagination, like a labyrinth of what if, what if, what if, and considers all the eventualities, scanning, hypervigilance, thoughts swinging from one to the next. And it's incredibly fast paced. And it looks so much like the answer lies in the rumination, but it doesn't. And the most helpful thing to do is to pause and step back from that. It's really difficult because that's the default, isn't it? It looks like if I just keep thinking, I'm going to get to the answer. But really, what's happening is that ongoing repetitive thinking of an anxious filter is just exacerbating all the feelings in the body and stirring everything up, causing this cyclical kind of activity within that's pretty all consuming. And we know, because we've heard it a million times, that worrying and ruminating is not going to solve things. It's not the way. But knowing that isn't enough to shift the behaviour. We have to feel it. We have to feel it deeply within our bodies, and we have to trust it from a nervous system point of view. And we have to very slowly come home to ourselves and feel safe in our bodies in order to slow down, re-inhabit the body, and allow the energy to slip from the head to be focused much more across the entire body, and to settle, because clarity comes from settling, and settling is about gently nudging the body and the mind back into this kind of equilibrium. So it takes a bit of practice, and it can be done. I promise you, I have been there, and I have to say that now, it's not that I don't experience challenge, but I feel a lot more anchored and grounded within myself in order to be foundational. It still means that there are thoughts happening, but I'm less invested because there's a deeper knowing that I'm safe here. And we overlook this so much. So it's a gentle invitation to come back here. And if you are troubled by this, then please do pop me a line. All right. Thanks a lot.